So Chop, 1800,
No.
AKA
No.
Osochopp.
Why they not Chop 1800?
I know, it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
That was your first rap
Yeah,
name.
yeah, yeah.
All right, so I just want to start by giving my condolences to those 46,000 people who died in the earthquakes in Turkey. You know, you heard about that?
So, I think I seen it online.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. So let's start from the beginning. So where you from? Where you was born?
I was born in Elizabeth, New Jersey, but I grew up in Lakewood and areas over here too, Montclair, Bloomfield. I graduated from Bloomfield High. So
word. So you was moving
familiar,
around.
I'm familiar.
Word. So what was your childhood like?
So my childhood, it was.
You was doing a lot of moving around. So do you feel like you had a stable school? Like you went to a stable school?
Yeah, I feel like I went to a stable school.
Word.
Yeah, like I went to Lakewood High. I was in Lakewood school system for a good 8 years. So.
Word.
Yeah.
You had both your parents in your life and shit?
Yeah.
Word. What was your school life like? Like what type of kid were you when you was in school?
Lord. After like 5th grade, I was a little wild. Yeah,
Word.
I got wild. But then
You opened up your mind a little more.
Yeah, yeah.
Word. So what memories do you have of listening to like your first rap song that you remember? Like, or you know what I mean? Like of rap music that you started noticing, like, oh shit, like this is different than jazz or R&B, or you know what I mean? Like,
My first like rap song that I like noticed. It probably would have been like 50 Cent or like the 50 Cent.
facts, like
like
05,
when
06,
he was
facts,
on 106 in Park, watching,
facts.
that era, like.
Yeah, 'cause that definitely was like a tradition. Watch the music videos in the morning before school, yo.
I'll never forget, it was one time like
Facts.
50 Cent was on stage. I think he was doing the show, whatever we was watching with my parents. And he was like, feel me, suck my dick type shit. And
That New York shit.
I reset it, and my mom popped the shit out of me. She's like, don't ever say that.
Oh shit.
I remember that. So that definitely was like.
So how is music like a part of your life?
Music is like, for me, writing and stuff, that's more like, I guess therapeutic.
Facts.
That's how it started off for me. And then it just became like something I was like, dang, like I could really do this. Like this is for me. So it started therapeutic, and then it just is like, now it's just like my life. Like
Facts. So I see you got your first name, you said from well, not from, but you got the 1800 from Kodak Black. So like what do you feel like, how do you feel like you connected to Kodak Black at that time?
At that time, I just felt like I was on some menace type time. Like I didn't care. So
You felt like you could relate to his like crazy side.
I didn't care. Like I just like I didn't care. Like, but as time came, like evolved, and my mind changed on certain stuff. Like I reneged, and I was just like,
Word, facts.
yeah. I want to be separate from certain things, but definitely.
So when you first started,
he was like, I was bumping him heavy. But what happened?
My bad.
I was bumping him heavy in the beginning. Like
that
crazy.
flocking.
Like, yeah, I definitely did. Now, I just was actually on Snapchat and shit, and I'm looking at my memories because I don't really go on Snapchat no more. Nobody really go on Snap like that. So
I ain't gonna lie, I never been on that shit. I don't know. I never was like a fan of that. Like
I got a little fan, like not a little. I guess a little, a little fan base on there. So
facts.
I go in there and just post music now. But when I look at my memories, a memory popped up from 5 years ago, and I was doing Kodak Black remix type shit because I had just started and shit.
Like freestyling and shit. Like you was freestyling.
I wrote it.
Oh, word.
I wrote it, but I wrote it to like a remix type shit. Shit. And I was just laughing because when I was looking at it, I'm like, dang, I came far as hell. From like my first like joints where I was writing and stuff.
How you feel like your creative side like evolved over time? Like from you watching that video and then to how you rap now?
I definitely my mouth got slicker, my mouth got faster, and like different, like changing up my flows and stuff like that.
You feel like you found your flow?
I feel like I'm still finding it.
So you be trying different like stuff every time?
No, right now I'm really just like
you have a sound that you focus on?
Yeah, that I'm like trying to like just master,
right,
I guess you could say. And once I master, I just know, like, you feel me?
Facts. So what age did you like start rapping? Like when you first started rapping, it was on some like, oh, let's just everybody freestyling, or you was actually like, I'm gonna take my time and write this song out, or you know?
It took my time. It was like probably like when I was like 18. But like honestly, when I was like young, club music was lit. You feel me? So like I'm gonna say 2011, 12. I was probably like 12 or 13. I had did a song or whatever, a club song type joint, and my cousin Yaya or whatever, shout out to her, Lakewood High School. They used to do mad like club songs and club music and like dances and stuff, like DJ J Hood type shit, like, and that shit is viral now on YouTube by now.
Yeah, people don't know they the ones that started it, literally.
So one day she just was like, "Yo, you better get in the booth or whatever, and make a club song." I'm like, bet. And she just said some shit like, "You better say," like she said my name, and then she added some bars, and I took that shit home, and then I wrote like 16 bars from like 2 bars, and from there it was like history, I guess you could say.
So you remember your first bars, or like a bar or two here or there?
Yeah, I remember my first 4 songs off it.
That's crazy. You want to recite a little bit?
My first song was like the club song it was the first like 16 bars. It's like S to the A to the G to the E. Sage on the play. You know where I be. Mad eyes on me when I come through the block. Niggas so mad cause my swag is to the top. Yes, I'm young, wild and free. All these girls trying to get with me. Don't be mad cause your boy got swag. Money in the thing, just throw it in the bag. And then from there they took that and made a build up, and then they made a club song off that shit. And I put that shit on iTunes.
I think that's why I can't be a rapper,
for like 10 years now, but
it'll be hard for me to remember my lyrics. I swear to God, that should be hard for me.
I'll never forget that. That was like.
So when you feel like you started taking rap more serious and like you transitioned,
like, when I turned like 19, I took rap serious. Like, so 2017, 18. Yeah, 2017 when Louis died. Around then, my cousin. RP.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. And then right after that, from that hurt and stuff and like everything I seen my family going through, I made like
it gave you a motivation.
Yeah, like, I made a song, and I really wanted to do it at his funeral, but at the funeral we was having, the church we was having it at, they didn't allow rap, regardless if it didn't have no cursing in it or not, because I made sure I ain't cursing it. I made sure it was suitable for the audience. You feel me? But that song, I never even dropped it because like I just feel like I want to re-record it because it was like my 4th song I ever recorded. And 2, I want it to be when I find my sound, because I know it's gonna be crazy. Like,
that's fire.
Around like 19, 20, I started like just ripping shit in the booth.
So what is Miyagi Management to you, and when did you meet them?
Well, I always it ain't no secret. Like, my manager is my cousin, so that's my family.
So you guys been talking about this?
No, like
I got you.
I've been rapping and shit, but when my cousin started doing his management shit, you feel me, we started connecting and shit, and then boom, like, so like a year and year and some change now, cause it was like at a point where I went like, and when I first started, I went like up, but then like I got shadow banned on Instagram for a minute, like a good minute. I don't know why. I think it's because they was trying to stop my shit. Like, I don't really believe that in my head.
I don't know how that algorithm shit works,
yeah,
man.
so I had to, like, rebuild. I was trying to find ways to, like, get my face in front of people.
Yeah, right.
But at the time, I still was, like, running low with the funds, so it was just, like, I couldn't stay in the booth. So I had to find ways to stay my face in front of the audience. So I just I bought my own camera, started taking my own pictures. And then
not for nothing. As a art, I feel like as a rapper or artist, whatever you want to say, the best thing for you is to have a home studio. Literally, like that's like the best investment I feel like you can make.
Yeah,
because you're gonna find you got all day to play.
Right.
Literally, like
that's really how you find a sound too. Like,
yeah. So can you recall a struggle when you was like in high school and it resonated with you and it changed you as a person?
In high school?
Or whenever. It don't got to be exactly high school.
I don't think high school, because in high school I wasn't listening to nobody. Like,
no, but not rap wise. Like, what happened? Was something that happened to you, like that changed you as a person mentally, or you know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna say my environment coming from Lakewood and then going to Bloomfield my last 2 years of high school.
So you would say not
different. It like changed.
Is Lakewood like? Because I see it's more like down south and shit. Or would you not consider that down south?
I mean, yeah, nah. When I lived in North Jersey before I moved to Lakewood, we considered it South Jersey. Like when if I'm going to see my family in the weekend, my mom called it South Jersey. I called it South Jersey. Where we going
I never been there, so is it like is it poverty and shit? Like, is poverty there and stuff like that? Like,
mainly where most of you feel me, the minorities are, yes.
Right, facts.
But the town is like nothing full of Jews, so wherever the Black and Latinos are, is obviously it's poverty.
So it has its little areas, basically, like facts. So how would you say, like, growing up around poverty and having parents who guided you like in the right way, like how do you feel like that made you treat other people who you see like struggling and stuff like that?
It made me like just know, like learn, I guess, that I got a voice. Like
facts.
You feel me? You got a voice, and to teach others, like they got a voice. Like don't silence to nothing.
Don't let where you come from.
Yeah.
Right. You
feel me? So. Yeah.
So, isn't it crazy? Like, I see that you're a new parent.
Yeah.
You feel me? Congratulations.
Yeah.
So, I was thinking, like, isn't it crazy how you appreciate, like, your parents, like, more after having a kid?
Yeah.
And, like, the little things you used to get mad at as a kid, like, you actually, like, you see it in your kid, and you're like, damn, I can't even be mad, or, like, it's crazy.
I could definitely see that, because, like, I was just thinking the other day, I'm like, everything my mom used to be like saying to me, now I'm gonna probably like, I hope
it's like you catch yourself.
Yeah, like, dang, I know, like, Lord, like, and God gave me a girl, so it's like, oh my God, like, and I know I gave my mom probably a run for her money sometimes, because I ain't have to be as hard headed as I was, but I wasn't the worst.
Right. I would say the same. Like, I was a problem, but it wasn't that I was a problem. It was just more of I was hyper and I was really active in the house, you know?
Facts.
So what's something your parents don't know that you would share to them? It's something that you've done, like, when younger or whatever. Like for me, when I first started smoking, my parents used to own a business, so like they would be gone all day, and I started smoking in the house. But I lived in the project, so the hallway would smell like smoke, so they wouldn't know it was me. So I was like, I'm about to just smoke in the house. Like, that shit was crazy.
Like, maybe like when I first started smoking weed,
that's what I mean. Like,
like, same for me. Like, I would come in the house and just go straight to my bed and be like, I'm tired.
Oh, your eyes be looking red.
Yeah, my mom. Yeah, my mom. No, facts. My mom didn't know for a good like 5 months.
Nah, facts. Nah, that's what I mean. Then they start noticing, like...
I come into work, hey, mom, nah, I don't want to even look her way, really.
Facts,
I just walk up the steps real quick.
You try to avoid
come
them.
Come back downstairs if she go in her room, get some water if I'm thirsty as hell.
Facts.
Go back upstairs. But honestly, she called me after them 5 months, so my ass was crash.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like a respect thing. Like I'm not gonna smoke around you and stuff, but you know I do it, kind of thing. Like,
Facts.
So if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why? Like, do you feel like
at this point in my life, I don't want to really change nothing in my life.
You feel like you found who you are?
I probably, yeah.
Like when you was younger, you said, I want to be a rapper?
No.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, did you follow?
I didn't want to be a rapper. I think I wanted to be more of like probably a singer. A dancer. I wouldn't, because I liked to dance when I was younger. But I also did, when I was 2, my mom, my cousins to tell you, like, I was walking around with a microphone saying, do you want to be in my video? Do you want to be in my...
Oh, word, that's fine.
I was 2, 3 years old. So it's like...
You had something
like
in you.
During the time span of that and going to school and becoming adult, I lost, like, what I probably really liked. So when rapping came around, it was like that still had rapping, music, dancing. That's all still in the same like category as what I wanted
the creative
to do.
side, like facts.
So I feel like that's where all tied.
Like for me, it was when I was little. I used to like drawing. Mm-hmm. So now I be trying to do like graphic designing. So basically, it's like the same thing, but obviously, you got to follow technology.
Right.
So if I'm not mistaken, is Recipe your song that has like the most numbers?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, how do you feel like that makes you feel? And how do you feel like you're gonna follow in the steps that you took to make that song? Like your creative style or whatever you want to say. Like, do you feel like you did something different on that song that made it, like what it is?
Yeah. Like I definitely tried to like switch up my flow a lot and like just like. I don't know. Like when I was writing the bars, I was just like, this how I gotta put it. Like,
facts,
I don't know.
Like,
you
heard it in your head.
In my mind, yeah.
Facts.
But honestly, I had that beat in that song for a little minute. Like probably like 6 months. I was sitting on that song for a minute.
So you already had strapping.
I had it like sitting around, and I was like, all right, like in my head, I was like, when I'm done writing it, like. I'll either add somebody to the song if I don't feel like it's good enough for just me. I need somebody, but when the song came around and my manager like, yo, we gonna put like 2 people on the song type shit.
Facts.
I'm like, I'm gonna pull. I already had in my mind. I'm gonna pull out that song. Like,
word.
Because I wasn't finished with it, and I knew the bars that I had on it was already clean. So it's just like, it's either I'm going to write to it more or I add somebody to it. So I feel like let's add some people to it.
Or facts. So who are some people that you look up to in the rap game?
Yo, like sometimes I feel like I get asked the same questions because that's definitely one of them.
I'm pretty sure it's like, what's your top 5 rappers?
Yeah,
I know.
I feel like rapping now and rapping back in the day.
Oh, it's completely different. Because I feel like now is more of you gotta feel the beat, and I'm not saying back then you didn't feel the beat, but it's completely different. Like everything has to hit together for you to feel it differently. Like
definitely from back in the day though, I would say Biggie, Tupac.
Word.
You feel me? The main people that was like shown, I guess. But there's definitely a lot more from like that we don't even know about. You feel me? And then from today's age, obviously, like Kodak, definitely mess with Kodak.
Yeah, because I
don't bump him as
I
much
feel
now,
like we changed like dimensions. I swear to God, like it's crazy how everything is so different. Like, so that's why when you say like, oh, like I have like a different set. Like for back in the day, I have these people, and then for now, I have these people. Like it's crazy that you even have to do that. Like
definitely, like
the rap game took a different turn. Like it's crazy.
yeah, definitely took a different turn. So now Asian, of course. Who else? Rod Wave.
Or
Uh, heavy on Rod. Like
yeah, nah,
my watch
he
times on
definitely
my
hits a
watch hours
spot.
on him on my Apple Music is like in the thousands. Like,
Right.
that's crazy.
Or
Who else? There's a lot more. But yeah.
so how do you feel like, or what do you feel about the Jersey rap industry?
Yo, I mean, I just feel like I don't know how to
If
put
you
it.
was to make it, what would you do to try to help other artists in Jersey?
I'm gonna put on whoever who don't got clout, who
Or
I know got talent. You feel me? Like I'm gonna pull out the ones that don't got the
help, basically.
but they got the talent.
Because
They
that's
don't got
really
the
what I
help.
feel like it is. We don't have
Yeah,
nobody who's really pulling
for
us
sure.
up. Like,
The main goal, like if you're gonna get in position, put others in position.
facts. Like everybody, there's certain people, like I'm not going to name names, but I feel like there's certain people who have that platform where they could bring
Of
people up. And
course.
once they get in the door, or
Hmm.
however you want to say it, like
They forget.
they selfish. They turn
Hmm.
like to themselves. Like this, I did it by myself, and like
And then not only that, like everybody want to be in the spotlight, so it's just like
facts,
when they feel like they in the spotlight, they want to keep the spotlight, so they willing to do anything to
facts.
keep that, and that's where it should get grimy. So it's like just know, like, get your little bit of time, get your spotlight, and just know it's gonna be somebody else that's coming up that might outdo you.
Yeah, cause
Like you
not
can't
for
be in
what
front
I'm
forever.
not the exact sure numbers, but it's like there's like 100,000 songs coming out every week.
Yeah, like
Literally, like
there's
every
gonna.
week, there's like 100,000 songs coming out.
So don't expect
Like
to keep
it's
that
crazy how much like the game is saturated compared to back in the day. Like,
because of the internet.
nah, yeah, but exactly. So people think that your stats are low, but it's not that your stats are low. It's that there's a bigger audience now. So you got to reach people. You know what I mean? Like I be trying to explain that, but it's different.
Facts.
So what projects do you have in the work coming out right now? Like, are you
Um,
working on an EP, or are you like dropping
no, I'm
singles?
not dropping no EPs. I'll
You just
probably
dropping
just
singles
dropping
for now?
straight singles,
Nah, facts.
back to back. But I'm just waiting. I'm gonna let Recipe. I'm gonna let them sit on Recipe. Drop the audio for Recipe soon.
So you don't know what you dropping next?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Yeah, I think. Well, I got a feature that's coming out with an artist from South Jersey called She Love Band, and
word.
he about to drop something called Tokyo featuring me. We going to do a little video and junk on that. That junk gonna go crazy.
Word.
Then after that, I think I'm gonna drop my freestyle called Snapback. I think I'm ready to just smash the summer, hit the summer with that a little bit after my birthday.
You gonna drop it like with a video too and shit?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the whole
I mean,
video.
not for nothing. It's like you need visuals now. It's like
Yeah.
you cannot
So
drop
it's
a
just
song
like you might as
without.
well start off with the motherfucking visual and
Yeah,
drop the
facts.
audio. Like, and
Facts.
I watch, I pay attention, I sit
Nah, right, yeah, because
on
it's
certain
definitely
artists
an
and I watch how they
algorithm to
work.
it. Like,
So that's how I feel like I know how to work. Like I know how to maneuver. So this is my first time dropping a video first without the song coming out first. So with Recipe. So I'm like, let's see how YouTube do. You feel me? Then
word.
you feel me? Boom, drop the audio, smacking with the audio type shit, and see how it hit.
All right, man. So you wanna give any shout outs to?
Sure, yeah, definitely. Shout out to Miyagi Management. You feel me? Shout out to my mom, my dad, my family. Shout out to anybody that was a part of Recipe that helped.
Word.
You feel me? Definitely, everybody put in a lot of hard work. My road manager. Who else? All the producers. I feel like sometimes they don't get enough credit. So definitely shout out to every last single one
You
of
have
them.
you have like producers that you like mess with yourself, or you like are you on like some YouTube? You know how people just go on YouTube and find beats? Or...
Yeah, I got a personal like beat producer.
Word.
Yeah, he
That's
make
cool.
all my joints. And
Word.
yeah, I'm just sticking with him right now, but I definitely be, I go to other studios and try different studios, and never know, because if I'm in the area, I might go there. You feel me?
Facts.
So
Network.
I definitely always network.
Word.
Keep my ears open, eyes open.
Word.
So
All right,
shout
man.
out to Jersey. Lastly,
Facts.
for sure.
Thank you for coming through, man. And
Appreciate it. Appreciate you for having me.
all right, man.
Shout out to 2023. It's about to be a crazy year.
Facts. Jersey is definitely on the come up.
Osochopp, Miyagi Management. Let's go. Yeah. Keep done.
Rap for Lunch TV.